Very special day, not only for the Coleman family, but anybody who's been a part of Malachi's life. This is the end of one journey and the beginning of another. And, I first got to know Malachi, I don't know how long ago it was, but as a national analyst for Rivals.com, I started covering his recruitment. And a lot of people know that Malachi, he's a special player. He has special gifts. He has a special level of talent. The physical gifts are obvious. There's not too many people who are 6'5" and over 200 pounds that run 10 400 meters. But besides the obvious physical traits, athletic traits, there's something even more special about Malachi than that. And that is who he is. The ability to overcome adversity, the ability to have a high level of grit, are two of the biggest deciding factors of success. Throw all the talent out of the window. Competitive nature, grit, and overcoming adversity are ultimate determinators of success. And that is what you embody, Malachi. Whichever team he decides today is not only getting a special player, they're getting a special person who will compete his butt off, who will work to be the absolute best and maximize his talents. This is just the beginning for you, Malachi. Your ceiling is unlimited. You're still growing. So, this is his special day. I don't want to talk too much, but I am very proud and honored that the Colemans and Malachi allowed me to be a part of this today. And without further ado, I would like to introduce our next speaker. And this is Malachi's track coach, Raymond, did I say it right? Raymond Adams.
I thought I was going to be like maybe the second or third thing. You didn't throw me up here so quickly. First and foremost, in the spirit of sport, I want to make sure everybody can hear me. So if you can hear me, give me one clap. If you can hear me, give me two claps. 3 claps. 4 claps. Let's get this 4 quarters going here. So here's the deal. As you guys know, this is an amazing day. In life, we're going on all these amazing journeys. And every individual here is on an amazing journey. And with that being said, we can go in any direction. Our journey in Texas, we're going to have a whole bunch of extras. We can have another dip here and there. We can jump over some bumps, some speed bumps, and do some things like that where, you never know you're going to end up. But the cool thing is you're on a journey. And in that journey, you're going to meet new people. And you meet life-changing people. And I remember the first time I met Malachi, it was at a middle school track meet. And I remember I was looking at him, and I looked at him from afar, and literally I was about 200 yards away from around the bend. And I was with another coach of ours, and I said, hey man, that kid right there got something special. Hadn't met him, didn't see him, I just understood the energy. And I got a chance to go meet him and whatnot, and he had this smile on his face. And at the time, again, being in middle school, I was looking down at him, so I was looking down at him in trajectory. And most people are going to grow, right? And you think that's going to be maybe over the years or so. But every 2 months, I started to actually have to change my neck up to before you know it. And all of a sudden, when I started to approach him, I had to step back just to look at him pretty good. So, again, just his growth, just as a physical individual, that's amazing stuff. But I saw something special in him. And when I say special, I felt like there was just like fire and desire that was lit on the inside of him. And sometimes you can just see that. You can't actually explain it, you can just see it. And I saw it in him. And so he worked hard, no matter what he did. Just like the introduction here, the young man has this type of upside, this limitless ability about him. And it's not physical, it's all mental, it's all emotional. And so that's going to obviously create a lot of success for him. So, but to get to where he's at right now, there is no shortcuts. There is no easy way to do what he's doing. It's not by accident. And you don't get here alone. You get here with the people that are you're surrounding yourself with. And that's obviously to his amazing family, his mother, his father, his sister, and his grandmother, and grandfather, and his friends, his teammates, his coaches, and his total support system. So I could literally talk days and months about, all the accolades, about like the hard-hitting quarterback killer, from the east side of the beast, from East, and as well as even some explosive 70, 80-yard touchdowns. I can even talk about the gold medals that he's amassed over his career on the track, and a whole plethora of other athletic accomplishments. But to be honest with you, there is something more far superior than his athletic ability, and that's his heart for people. I saw that day one. And you can find that in Fly Like Kai Foundation, to where he's encouraging foster kids that there's a possibility for you to be impactful in your life. That's one of them. The other one, I just heard this story from another gentleman. He was down in Columbus, and it was like maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago, where there was an old lady walking up the steps and she could barely get up the steps. And all of a sudden, here comes this giant come from around the corner, and he helps this old lady up the stairs. And then when he left up the stairs, she looked back and said, "Oh, that's a nice young gentleman." But about when the game started, she found out that's the beast from the east, the killer. But yet, he was able to actually be as gentle to help the old lady up the stairs and go out and actually play for his teammates. And the other one is, we were in Junior Olympics in Sacramento, California. And he had an 8-year-old teammate holding on his shoulders. And that was probably the most heroic display of a man and leadership that I've ever seen in my life. Because she's this small, 8 years old, and we amongst a whole bunch of big-time athletes. He put her on his shoulders so that she can see what everybody else can see. Now, I love when I see him run fast, but I really love when I see him actually treat people the way that he treats people.